So let's talk high schoolers. Now, some people, when you think of Usborne Books and More, think we don't have anything for that age group, but nothing could be farther from the truth. A large part of my professional career was spent working with high schoolers in a church setting, and it always amazed me how much stuff these kids are dealing with and how much they would come to me as a personal trusted adult in their life to talk about this. The parents would then come to me wondering how they could help their child, asking me for advice on what to do. And it broke my heart that the breakdown in communication between parents and kids was so huge. And for me as a parent now, this is really important that I'm building that foundation early when it's little kids and little problems. But it's never too late to start and open those doors of communication with your child. And I'm going to give you a few tips on how to do that. The first one is with our illustrated originals. Now we've got Little Women, White Fang. We've also got Anne of Green Gables, which is what my family is reading together right now. And we're watching Anne with an E on Netflix, which is a really good combo. But classics, they're always going to be classics. Good for your high schooler to read on their own, but especially great for you to read together because there are so many morals and values and hardships and struggles and joys that come out of these stories that you can talk about. And here's the key when talking with an older youth is that if you can talk about situations that are about a character and not them, they are going to open up in a whole new way. It's a little less vulnerable than them talking about what's actually going on with them personally. But you've opened the door for a safe space for those conversations to happen. So important. Okay, the next one is let's have a little fun, right? So tricky words to spell and grammar and punctuation. These may look like they are a little bit younger with activities about grammar and punctuation or some of these tricky words to spell. But let me ask you, do you use spell check? I know I do. Way more than I should. So you know what's really fun to do with your high schoolers is to do these, again, together. Have a little competition on who can do it better. Really fun for them to see their parents mess up and to know you're human. You know what? Maybe even both of you will learn something in the process. Finally, high schoolers have so much on their plate. This is when things are getting serious. Schoolwork's getting intense. You're getting ready for college, SATs, ACTs. And so sometimes they just need a little break, right? So let's give them a creative outlet. Bugs and Butterflies is a rub-down transfer book. We also have a Wildflowers one. In the beginning, you'll have all of your little rub-downs, your transfers in this pocket. And then on the inside is where you can rub them down and create your own picture. Stuff like this is super therapeutic when you just need a little something to de-stress and take your mind off of what might be weighing you down. Honestly, we can use this. These are often used a lot as adult coloring books. But let me tell you, one of the best ways you can connect with your kids is to keep your hands busy. So grab a book. Grab one for them, set out a jar of colored pencils and some snacks, and get to work coloring, making your patterns, challenging each other to a coloring contest. But it's amazing what happens when I do coloring parties is the conversations that come out as people sit and color together, whether it's a group of women, a parent and a child. This is such a great way to open those doors to conversation, which is really the most important thing when it comes to our kids, right? So we've got a lot of great options for you and your high schooler. So be sure to reach out because we are here to help you find the perfect books for you and your family.